My name is Emin Alper. I'm the director of Burning Days, which is my fourth film. We made our premiere in Cannes in Uncertain Radar section, so we are very happy to be in Thessaloniki Film Festival. We can say so. I also call my film as a kind of neo-noir. Polanski was always among my source of inspiration. Especially the Chinatown was not especially on my mind, but there are many sources of inspiration. One of them is Ted Kulchev's Waking Fright, and of course Henrik Ibsen's The Public Enemy is also and one of my inspiration. But yes, I mean I like Polanski's cinema, and Polanski's noirs are always influential for me. The story is about a prosecutor which is appointed to a small town and who finds himself in conflict with the mayor. This mayor represents a kind of a populist dictator. Of course, I mean I'm inspired by the recent events in Turkey, especially in the last 5-6 years. But as you said, it's a kind of universal phenomena. I mean these popularly elected non-democratic authoritarian figures are rising everywhere in the world. And yes, the focus of the film is a kind of conflict with a kind of honest, more or less intellectual guy with this authoritarian and corrupt politician and with their supporters. Because these figures which I mentioned as populist authoritarians are very good manipulators, and they manipulate the feelings of the majority against the minority figures. So homophobia is a very common element which was used by these people. So I wanted to put this element, the homophobia element, as a kind of constructive element in the film. In the last 10 years, we have a new generation. Almost every year, we have very nice first feature films, at least one or two very nice, very important feature films, which can find also a slot in very important film festivals. But of course, we are not completely free in terms of searching the truth or representing what's going on, especially in politics in Turkey, because the financial resources of arthouse films are dependent on the public sources, which is controlled by the Ministry of Culture. So I cannot say that we are completely free, but despite this, I mean the new generation finds new ways to indirectly represent the situation in our country, and this generation, unlike, for example, Iranian cinema or Romanian cinema, it's very heterogeneous. You can find realistic directors, more avant-garde directors, more experimental figures. So actually, I'm quite optimistic about the future of young Turkish cinema. European co-productions are very important for us. Although it is not a complete answer to our financial problems, because you always need the main sponsor, the main financial source from your country. The European co-producers can be only supplements to a project, but it is very important, of course. We have a significant experience in Turkey in making European co-productions. For example, only my first film was not a European co-production. All of the other films were European co-productions, and the last one is with also Greek co-production. So it also helps to show our films around the world. I mean, it helps to access the festivals, European festivals, and of course it helps us financially. I mean, in the recent years, I believe in Turkey, the art house films found a significant audience. I mean, we got over our natural barriers, I can say, and especially with the with Mubi. I know you know Mubi, with the establishment of Mubi in Turkey, with the streaming platform. The art house films are reaching more and more audience, but of course the movie theaters are not in a good situation, especially after COVID. I don't think that we will really, I mean, these films will be a kind of blockbusters, or I mean, like the films in 60s or 70s, like the films of Fellini, for example. They will never reach big audience, but I'm also optimistic in this issue. I mean, we are reaching more and more audience day by day.
Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.